all my dear students of class 7, this is lecture number 2. Lecture 1, I already explained most of the things, including generations of computer, first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth and fifth generation. Let me show you your book. I will show you your book. See. This is the book over here, and I am on page 14. What is the topic? Topic is today's computer technology. Dear students, many times I told you that my lectures will be in pure English language. And I'm speaking English very slowly. Slowly means gap within the sentences. I'm not running very fast. So try to understand English language, and also you must try to talk in English language. Why? The reason is that English language is the language of learning. Today's computer technology, page 14. I'm coming on page 14. It's over here in my hand. So what you do, some part of page 13. So not 14 only, but 13 and 14. 2 pages. 13 and 14. Okay. What is the meaning of these all the sentences which I wrote over here? Today's computer technology. It means in the past we had computer technology, but it was not very much developed. Of course, first generation, then second generation, development was over there. Third generation, development in such a way that the computers were smaller, more powerful, and the storage capacity was more than the previous generations. And so on, we arrived today's computer technology. Computer technology was developed day by day, and in the result, now we have microcomputer, which is PC, personal computer, small computers. These computers are smaller, faster, cheaper and more powerful than the computers in past. I hope you understand these sentences. Microcomputers are available in desktop. You know what is desktop? The computers which you place like that on your table. Desktop. Laptop, everybody knows about that. Palm top and some other models. It means we have many models for microcomputer. These computers are as common as a television set at homes. The majority of persons who are not computer professionals are now the users. You understand what does it mean? It means we have many persons, they don't know much about computer, they don't know it, but they purchase microcomputer, and microcomputers are at their homes. So if you have any machine at your home, you will learn it very soon. Example, if you have a cycle at your home, you don't know what to do with that, you will ask your father and he will let you know what to do. In the same way, you have a motorbike or motor car, you don't know how to drive it, but by the passage of time, your father, your mother, your other family members will teach you what to do. In the same way, those persons who don't know more and more about the computers, but the computer is available at their homes, so by practice, by asking the questions from the other family members, now they are the users. Finish? Finish? Understand? Now, read the book, page 15. Why? I have completed the chapter. And I am on page 15 now, which is self-test. So, prepare yourself, open your book, and chapter 1, History and Generations. I have finished this chapter and I am on the exercise now, self-test. Page 15, fill in the blanks. I'm not writing the whole line or the whole sentence over here, but I will explain it. I am reading it. Number 1. Firstly, the abacus was invented in dash China. What you will write in dash? China. Over dash years ago. Over 3000 years ago. I hope you understand. If you will not open your book, if you will not read page number 15, you cannot understand it. Number 2. Difference engine. Difference engine was designed by dash in dash. So answer is that difference engine was designed by Charles Babbage in early 80s. Number 3. Napier rods were invented in dash by John Napier. Answer will be 1617 by John Napier. Number 4, Napier's rod were consisted of about 22 rods, and each rod contained dash digits from dash to dash. Answer: 9 digits from 1 to 9. Look at the board. I am writing the answers over here. What you do in your copy, start writing work, and all these fill in the blanks you must copy from the book into your exercise book, your copy of computer, and fill in the blanks whatever I am writing over here. Number 5, Pascaline was invented by dash. Answer: Blaise Pascal. Look at the board. Blaise Pascal. Number 6, analytical engine was designed by dash in dash. Answer is that Charles Babbage in 1830. Charles Babbage in 1830. Number 7, tabulating machine was invented by dash in dash. I told you many times that tabulating machine was invented by Dr. Herman Hollerith in 1880. I wrote the answer. Dr. Herman Hollerith in 1880. You understand? Dr. Herman Hollerith. He is famous. Why? Due to census. Remember census? What is census? I told you many times. Census means how many men, women, and children are living in an area. So, count all of them. This is called census. Number 8, Mark I computer was designed by dash in dash. Answer: Number 7. Finished? Number 8. Howard Aiken in 1944. Dr. Howard Aiken. He designed Mark I computer in 1944. It is your number 8. Number 9. Mark I was dash feet high and dash feet long. Answer is Mark I was 8 feet high and 55 feet long. Number 10. Mark 1 could perform dash addition and 1 subtraction operations in 1 second. Answer is that Mark 1 could perform 3 addition and 1 subtraction operations in 1 second. Read all the things very carefully. Number 11. ENIAC stands for dash. ENIAC. 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 You will understand that. If you have opened your book, page number 15, then you will understand it. ENIAC, ENIAC.